Do you think it is right to take a life for a life and still call yourselves what? Civilized? Is this civility or barbarism? And even if you manage to execute the culprit, what on earth do you achieve in return? 1,000 hearts beat a horrid hope. 1,000 eyeballs lit with hell, burning to see that hanging rope unslackened as the platform fell. A depiction, a horrid depiction of a public execution. These few lines import that there is an inherent sense of voyeurism involved in getting to see a public execution. You might not agree, but you will agree it with a little self-reflection. There are three basic tenets or philosophies behind capital punishment. First, that it is an act of retribution for the crime committed. Second, that it is a deterrence effect, and it assumes that once you have capital punishment, it will reduce the crime rate. Third, that it acts as a salve or a relief for the pain or anger of the victims. Let me debunk each of these theories. First, retribution or paschatap, as they say in Hindi, is a joke. A criminal who doesn't regret his wrongdoing, you might forcibly kill him, but you cannot plant retribution in his heart. Second, deterrence. Statistics again and again have shown, and research has shown, that there is no direct correlation between capital punishment and deterrence. In fact, there are states where crime has gone up even after having capital punishment as is legal. The third, that it acts as a salve or relief for the anger of the victims, to which my only question is this: are we seeking execution for justice or revenge? Just before the debate, one of my friends seated here, he argued that I can afford to take a soft stand is because I have not lost a near a dear one in an attack. Forget about the extreme case of having lost a family member. Let me talk about a case where my ex-girlfriend dumped me because of another guy. And next thing, I take a bottle of acid and go to hunt her and kill her. The point that I'm wanting to make here is that there is a psychological desire for revenge that doesn't justify it. And capital punishment reeks of vengeance, and vengeance, my dear friends, is not worthy of a civil society. We are talking about a civilized society. I think the point our opposition is forgetting when they keep targeting why it should be justified. They talk about hanging Kasab. They keep talking about hanging Kasab. But Kasab is only a product of a flawed ideology. He did what he felt was right. He killed for his own cause. We will kill him for our own cause. What makes our cause more just and more righteous than his? Even if we managed to hang one Kasab in, say, 10 years' time, they would have unleashed 10,000 Kasabs in those 10 years. And that would be nothing could be a more ruder joke than that for the so-called civilized society. My last point is on the possibilities of human life. As per Hindu mythology, there lived a demonic highway robber called Valyakoli, who for years killed travelers before robbing them. And then one fine day he went to the jungle seeking penance and became a sage. He went on to write the Ramayana. Yes, I am talking about Rishi Valmiki. Every saint had a past and every sinner has a future, as they say. The Human Rights Society has profiled thousands of such culprits who have been reformed to become positive forces of nature. Human life is a gift from the Almighty. By erasing them to oblivion, you shun the possibilities and the promise that a human life holds. Give that possibility a chance. Keep that small window of hope open, because once you take a life, the action is irreversible. I want to conclude that in my definition of civilized society, punishment should be a reformative process, not revenge. I rest my case. Thank you.